when I was 15 years old, my father wants me to get a braces done, and I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I'm okay with how I look, and I can make a rabbit teeth like this. Most people say, like, like in Japan, they like to have this purposely installed just for the sake of cosmetics, like it makes you look cuter. So yeah, I was proud of that, and I thought, oh, this is natural, and that's all. I'm just gonna live with it. I don't care about installing braces. Long story short, my brother brought me to the dentist, wait for me to get my braces installed, and it was the upper part of my braces. I wore it for 1.5 years, I think. um when it's neat, it didn't I my upper teeth didn't quite align with my bottom teeth, so in result I couldn't bite anything with my front teeth like that. I can't do that because it didn't align well, but it looks neat. And what I didn't like about it too, my teeth looks like a lot bigger on the front, so it looks like I have an overbite facial, like I didn't I didn't feel confident with that. And at that time, the solution is to leave it, or to do another braces on the bottom for another few years and to align them up. At that time, I already lose a trust and a patience for pursuing more braces because it's really pain for me. I dreamt a lot about, like, my teeth are all gone, or like my teeth are all falling off because it's just so pain when I was sleeping at night. So I decided to just take it off. I was so happy when I took it off, and I was like, I will never wear this again anymore in my life, and I'm just happy with what I have right now. In 2016, my doctor recommended me to get a braces. So at the time when I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, another braces. To imagine me being a Betty LaFea. I don't know if you guys know Betty LaFea, but Betty LaFea is like a character of a girl that has braces in here and then big glasses. So to imagine that, I'm just like, oh no, and I have to go through to that whole teeth, like, pain and sore again. I'm so not ready because I don't want to have a bad dream again ever about teeth. So I said, okay, alright, because I promised myself that I want to get a healthier teeth. The doctor said, you can see this orthodontic, so she recommended me an orthodontics close by to where I live. The orthodontics, the first orthodontics that I see, she gave me two options. So the first options is, if I want to look nice in my facial, I need to, like, my feature facial, what you call it anyway, then I have to get a surgery in my jaw to push it in and blah blah blah, so that I don't have this line, you see, when I smile. According to her, my line is not supposed to be there in my age. I didn't know about that. I didn't notice any line until she told me. Well, I noticed a little bit when I took some photo shoot. When I smile, I feel like there's so many lines, and I just looks like this French bulldog, like the lines. So yeah, I didn't feel confident about that too, but that didn't really bother me so much because I think I didn't pay enough attention on that. Until she told me, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, you were right, I think, so she told me how much is the cost of the jaw surgery, and after that I need to wear braces, right, to make everything looks good and neat and proper. So the second option is to just do the braces, but I still will have that line, but I will have a neat teeth, either or. I can pick and choose, right? But her first recommendation is to get a jaw surgery. So I told my dentist, and I didn't end up doing it because doing braces is just not what I want. The orthodontist did tell me that Invisalign is not something that suits for me. Braces will be something that she would recommend me to do. I told my dentist that, and I postponed wearing any treatment to straighten my teeth. I went to her office again to clean up, and she brought it up again, and I still feel like, oh my gosh, it's just too much money, and I still have this credit card for my dental works, right? So obviously I can't afford anything at that point. So and then I'm teaching piano, so I saw my student wearing Invisalign. I'm pretty much very inspired. So I asked her what's her doctor's name and where is it located, you know. So I went there. I was really happy with what they told me. And then at the end we discussed about the amount I have to pay out of pocket because of my insurance. And it's a long story, but the short story is I have the option that's best for me is just to pay out of the pocket. So it's quite a lot of money, and I don't think that that's within my ability. So even though I really like their office and the doctor just give me so much hope, and he's just a top one rated Invisalign doctor in this town, right? So so I didn't end up going with them. I was really debating for a few months. Their service are really nice and everything. I for sure know that they will give like the best treatment for me, you know. But the only thing that I can't afford is just the payment for that time. So I didn't end up going there. I told my doctor again, my dentist. I said like, hey, yeah, I went to see Invisalign, blah blah blah. My doctor was like, no, Jessica, I really think braces suits you. Invisalign is not really suiting you for your case, and I would highly recommend to find a doctor that do a braces for you. So she said, I have another doctor that you can see for consultation. So this is like her second reference for me, second orthodontist, and actually my third orthodontist. I went to the third one, which is the second recommendation of her. I went there and he told me the same thing. Braces is your first option. I can do Invisalign for you, but it's not gonna turn out great, and braces will be good. But again, like if you want to do braces, then you will end up with the same case, which your upper teeth is gonna go out really like this because it's crowded, right? It's gonna go big, and the bottom one will be like this, so you can bite a noodle. So it will turn out to be the same result like how I got it when I was 15 years old. So I postponed the plan again to get my teeth straightened. I went to the doctor so many times, and I went to my dentist, and she told me about how important the health of the teeth is. It started to get into my mind that I really need to get a straightened teeth, and I was so obsessed until whenever I see pictures of people, I would look at their teeth first. I've been doing that for a while. Like I would look at people's teeth first, and I was like, oh my god, this person looks so great with like a great like straightened smile, and looks so healthy and so happy and like so confident. I feel like when I take pictures, so I like to post stuff in the Instagram while I take pictures. I took a video of me playing piano when I'm talking, you know, when my student is doing their piano. I like to take a tutorial video for them too. So I started to notice that my jaw was a bit out, and my smile, I started to feel not confident too, on the top of I know the importance of getting a straightened teeth. And I started to look at pictures and pictures, browsing around, and I'll look at this wedding pictures, you know. And when I look at them, I was like, holy moly, like they have a really great smile. Suddenly, that told me 10 or so years ago, rings my bell back again. I was like, my dad told me that just don't regret one day if you want to take a wedding pictures and if your teeth didn't looks great, because I want to pay for it but you don't want to do it. So when I look at the pictures, like, oh my god, I should listen to my dad, you know. But I don't have any option to back then, and what happened has happened. So what can I do better about it now, you know? So I constantly thinking about that, about the pictures, about the video, about like how I look, and if I want to get a new photo shoot for my website, um, then it wouldn't look great. I have to wait until my teeth are straightened because I don't want to spend more money to take another photo shoot. So anyway, one random day on December, I was sitting down at home. It was really close to Christmas. I think it's around Christmas. I was sitting down. I browsed through YouTube and see Invisalign. Who is the candidate for Invisalign? And somehow so many Invisalign videos pop up. And I saw this guy. I think he's in UK, if I'm not mistaken. I saw his whole process of like, not all of them, but I see some videos of him from his before and after, and I was like jaw dropping. I was like, oh my god, he's already like good looking, but with like his straightened teeth and everything, it's just like oh my gosh, somebody can change so much because of their teeth, like how they look. You think they're great, but like with their teeth being fixed, they look even more handsome or more pretty. So, and it's also more charming, you know, like they smile more, they they become more attractive somehow. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to do Invisalign now. So beside the health motivation, not just health motivation, not motivated by like how you become more confident um and just become more, just have more happy smile and white smile. um and you know, it can attract to more things when you're more confident, right? So I browsed for more, and then I finally found in a video that somehow linked to a testimonial video of this doctor, that somehow linked to her website, and so on and so forth. And I read out the Yelp review, and I was so happy to find out that this is not actually super complicated like how the other orthodontics told me, or what I have been told. So I signed up directly to this doctor's website, and impressively, it was like at 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. I remember, and 1 a.m. ish, I got a reply. So I put in like three of a different time that I can do, and in within an hour or so, they got back to me. It's a.m. in the morning, you know, like who's working at a.m. But I got a reply back like, hey Jessica, so this is your appointment time. I'm like, yes. And it was around, I think, Christmas 26, 28, or very close to the New Year, you know. So I was like so impressed by how her office was run and the whole system works. So I went into the office and consult with them, and the doctor came in to look at my whole thing. I told her a bit of my backstory. I wore braces before, and I went to consult with like 3 other doctors before. So she looked at my teeth, and then she was like, okay, relax your jaw. I was like, okay. And then she said, this is actually your right bite. So my jaw is actually not this, but somewhere in here. And this is the first time I heard a doctor tell me that, and I was like, oh my goodness, so I don't even need any jaw surgery. She told me that yes, some cases really need a jaw surgery, but not all cases. I have many patients that come to me that other doctors tell them that they need to do a jaw surgery, but they end up don't have to, because it's really, one, costs a lot of money, and two, it's such a pain to do this jaw surgery, and you can move and like blah blah blah. You know somebody how people get surgery, right? So it's pretty much like that. So when I hear about this doctor telling me that my bite is, I'm not actually naturally having overbite, just because of this teeth. It's in a way so I can bite down. So when I heard that, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just trust this doctor for the whole process, because I've seen her testimonial, and a lot of actors and actresses goes to her. Also people that want to do a wedding photo shoot, and people want to get a wedding with a nice picture, they can get it pretty fast. And you know, like stories and stories, many stories that I've watched, so I get more certain that I just want to get Invisalign with this doctor. Plus she tell me that this is doable and this is not any complicated case. So that's how my journey is started. It was December. I went there, and he came out happily. They, after few weeks after, they sent me the video of the tray, like the process of one before to after treatment for 48 trays. So I agreed to that, and 2.5 more weeks, I think in total of around a month, I come back again, because I went to her office around this time, I think end of December. So now it's end of January. I'll get it installed. So far I've been talking to you for a few minutes. I didn't really feel any pain, besides just a little bit of like discomfort, like tension. But I do feel a little bit of also, let me see, like look around here. I think it's because of the attachment and the rubber in here. You see like how high my teeth is. So yeah, everybody's case is very different. For me, I do feel a little bit in here. I will update you guys again. If you like or you want to watch more, please let me know, comment below. If you have any questions, probably not all of them I can answer, but if I knew it, I will answer you, as I'm very new to this Invisalign. I'll make sure I upload more videos, probably every once in a week, so you guys can see that how this changes, how my treatment goes. The reason why I'm making this vlog too, because I wanna vlog my whole process, you know, like I wanna see, and I want to be able to help you guys if you guys have any concern, because as I told you guys, I went to YouTube to search for the question that I have, and I'm so thankful that I saw those videos that convinced me somehow that Invisalign is still possible. I'm listening to my heart, and listen to your heart, guys. So listen to what your heart says. So I listened to what my heart says, and I was able to find this doctor, which I'm very, very happy, grateful, and thankful for. So I want to help you guys with probably one with sharing these videos. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll update you guys again sometimes next week. Bye bye.